You've worked hard for what you have. Your money, your assets, your 401k, and home. Isn't it all worth protecting? Nearly 1 in 4 consumers have been a victim of identity theft. LifeLock Ultimate Plus helps protect your finances with up to $3 million in reimbursement. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you might miss. And if your identity is stolen, your dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. Let LifeLock help protect what you've worked so hard for. Save 25% off your first year on LifeLock Ultimate Plus at LifeLock.com/aware. Terms apply.
Test 1, 2. Oh, the mics are on. We are ready to do this thing. Y'all ready? Obi Slater, welcome back.
Let's go.
To another edition of the O-Town Showdown
On
the road. We hope y'all are enjoying your spring break. Maybe you're traveling with the kiddos down here to Orlando to visit family. Thanks for coming to hang out with us.
Yeah, and if you listen to our show, we now do $1,000 minutes, so a different game. So this is a spot that we can actually highlight how great the O-Town Showdown is, and we get to play against each other.
Yeah, y'all ready for some trivia, man? I spent the past week since we did the last podcast really studying and doing a deep dive on every single subject matter.
Really?
So I think last time we had like executive branch and questions about that. I am all studied up on science, politics, history.
What about math?
Mathematics.
Oh.
You name it, girl. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm ready to take an SAT.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what
boy.
the topics are, but the only thing I've been watching is like Captain America with like Olivia and what the Hulk. She loves any of that. So Disney Plus, she's just been watching those.
All right, then we'll see how y'all do today. So you ready for your categories? The first category is plant biology.
Ugh.
Okay.
The second category is Marvel's Avengers.
Oh,
and
hey.
look at that. That's for you there. And then the last one, Obi, I think you might do well. It's the judicial branch of the government.
I didn't study the judicial branch.
Well,
They-
you said you studied, you know.
Can I just put out there, I think the first one's going to be Judge Judy, then it's going to be
judge-
Judge
Oh.
Michelle Slane, and then Judge Steve Harvey. Those are going to be the three.
Okay, I
Oh,
should
my
probably
Lord.
get a sticky note to get ready, huh?
All right, so the way this works is we're going to throw 3 categories into this mix, and in each category will be 5 questions. Both Slater and I should write our names down
Yes.
and tally.
I'm tallying too, and I will be hosting it today. So it's Obi versus Slater. There's no cheating.
You don't have to worry.
So don't be looking
and
over
you
here.
don't have to worry. I know that you want me to lose, Chloe, so I'll keep
It's not
track.
that. It's because if we could paint the picture, Slater sits right next to me in the studio and Obi sits across from me. So Obi can't see the computer. But Slater, if he doesn't even have to look at me. All he has to do is kind of move his eyes to the right. He can get the answers.
Nor would I cheat anyways, even if I could
Oh,
cheat.
Sure.
Good.
But I just want to tell you, the glass behind you is reflective, and he can see exactly what's happening on your computer.
thought about that. You're
Okay,
right.
first of all,
Oh,
the font is like a millimeter, and secondly, it's all backwards. If I'm watching it on a mirror, I'd have to. I should get points
Do
if I
we
can
have
answer
some
those questions.
cheaters in the room?
It's like, do we have cheaters? Yeah, 3.
Oh,
We're eating frogs.
All right, here we go. We are going to start O-Town Showdown on the
road.
road.
Okay.
Your first category, plant biology, with question number 1. Which of the following words means begin to grow? Is it A, germinate, B, pollinate, or C, fertilize? Which of the following words means begin to grow? Germinate, pollinate, or fertilize?
All right, I've already got mine, but we're gonna give everybody playing along
Yes.
time to think of their own. Okay. Everybody ready?
All right.
Yeah, I think I know what it is because of what they sell at Home Depot and Lowe's and any of those places is fertilizer, which if you go back in time, that means you're trying to fertilize, trying to make it grow. So that's what my guess is.
You're locking in fertilize?
Locking in fertilize.
What are you locking
I'm
in?
gonna use germinate.
Germinate is correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
I thought that's what a germaphobe does when they're just like, oh no.
I'm just germinating over here.
Okay. Here we go with question number 2. Which part of a plant absorbs sunlight? You guys got this one.
Ooh.
Is it A, the stem, B, the roots, or C, the leaves? The part of the plant that absorbs sunlight. What helps these plants grow?
All right, lock in your
I
questions.
got my guess.
All right.
Obi?
Go ahead,
I'm
Obi.
gonna go with leaves.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do Liz as well.
You guys are both correct.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Obi's got a
Good
green
deal.
thumb, so it's almost unfair. But
Exactly. He does.
Actually, they're brown Puerto Rican thumbs.
Oh,
More like peanut butter.
ooh,
All right, here we go with question number 3.
Chloe, I love that you don't even entertain.
I know, she didn't even acknowledge.
We keep going.
Back to the progress.
I'm hosting the show, so we're on number 3. True or false? Some plants are carnivores.
Some
plants eat meat. That's what that
Some
means.
plants eat meat.
pork sandwiches.
I feel like
Well, eat a whole ham.
this is a trick.
Okay. What do you
Because
lock it in?
Chloe did the thing where she like squinted her eye like she was a pirate. So I'm going to say that true, some eat meat.
Okay.
I'm going to say true as well.
You guys are both correct. Actually,
Yeah.
just saw this plant at the store the other day. It is true. Some plants like Venus flytraps.
Boom.
Yes,
That's what
love
I
them.
saw.
That's
Eat
a
animals
nightmare.
like flies to get nutrients.
And they're not the only ones. There are some that are like in the shape of a bulb, and the flies go in and they can't come out.
oh, wow.
And then that flower eats them.
Yeah.
I think I've never like stuck my finger in a Venus flytrap. Do they hurt when it clamps
No.
down? No. Okay.
No.
What play is that? The Suddenly Seymour.
That's Shop of Horrors.
yeah, Little Shop of Horrors, and that's
Yeah.
that's like the main character.
That is a Venus flytrap.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Here we go with question number 4. So the score right now,
3 to
Obi,
2.
you are up by 1. 3 to 2. What is the name of the process that plants have to do to create food for themselves? Is it A, germination, B, photosynthesis, or C, fertilization? The processes the plants have to do to create food for themselves.
Not gonna trick me again, Chloe.
Okay.
If the kiddos are in the car, I bet they know the answer to this one.
All right, Slater, lock yours in.
I think it's going to be the every photographer's best friend.
Photosynthesis?
Yes.
All right. Are you
That's
locking
mine
that in
too.
as well? You both are correct.
Wow.
It is
All right.
photosynthesis.
See all
That's
that
pretty
studying
good.
I did?
Ah.
All that studying I did?
I studied the paper to the left.
Oh, my.
What is that over there?
Okay.
Just tap him on the shoulder and ask.
This is the final question. Which part of the plant makes pollen? Is it
Good.
A,
That's good.
the stamen, B, the pistil, or C, the stigma?
Oh, that's good. It wasn't what I expected the answer to be. I was going to say the vulva, but it's not the vulva.
It's not.
It's the stemma.
The stem. Am I saying that right?
I don't know.
As a host, I should
you got
be.
it on
I
the
should be
paper?
getting this right.
To be fair, I was going to choose something different, so I'll stick with that different answer. But your confidence is making me think that I'm wrong. I'm going to say pistol, even though I don't think that's right.
You are incorrect. Obi, you are correct.
Yes.
Woo!
See how fair I am,
I definitely
Chloe?
do not think I said that word correctly.
No, you
no.
probably-
How's it spelled?
S-T-A-M-E-N.
Stamen.
Stamen. The stamen or the stamen?
Stamen.
Stamen?
Stamen.
There's
Well,
somebody
that's
listening
the
right
answer.
now that
You
they're
got
like,
it. They're
oh, God.
they're like right now
Idiots.
yelling at us through
Yeah.
their car speakers. They're like,
What
it's
kind
not
of GPA do
that.
these guys have?
All right, so the score is 5-3. Wow, Obi, you got every one of them right.
Man, that is so cool.
Okay, Slater, you've got this. I am hyping you up.
Hey,
You can do it.
I'm even excited I got 3, so I'll take it.
Breast milk science. It's a thing, and it's our thing. We're ByHeart. We're an infant formula company on a mission to get a lot closer to the most super food on the planet, breast milk. Our patented protein blend has more of the important and most abundant proteins found in breast milk. We're the first and only U.S.-made formula to use organic, grass-fed whole milk, not skim. We make our formula in our own factories in Iowa, Oregon, and Pennsylvania, using a small batch manufacturing process that works to preserve the integrity of our ingredients. We ran the largest clinical trial by a new infant formula company in 25 years, and clinically proved benefits like easier digestion, less gas, and softer poops versus a leading infant formula. We were the first infant formula company to earn the Clean Label Project Purity Award. And while we've put a lot into ByHeart, there's a long list of things you won't see on our ingredient list, like no corn syrup, no maltodextrin, no GMO ingredients, no soy, no palm oil. ByHeart, a better formula for formula. Learn more at byheart.com.
All right, the next category, which Slater I think will be very successful in this because you said you studied up on it.
Right.
Marvel's Avengers.
Nice.
Okay. Hey, let's take a quick moment though, and let's pause to let everybody know that on the air with our show that is Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 10 on K92.3, we now do something called the $1,000 minute. So if you're smart, like you like all these and you're answering all them correct, could win you $1,000 every day on our show. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, it's a fun game, but there's even more questions than we had in the past with the O-Town Showdown.
Yeah.
So now there's more chance to prove that you are the smartest in your family and friend group.
I mean,
There we
that's
go.
$250,000 a year that we are giving away. So if you think you've got it, you can sign up on the K92.3 app. All right, but here we go with the next category. Question number 1. Where is Captain America from? Is he from Brooklyn, Chicago, or Boston?
I was going to say America. I thought that was...
Dang it. That's
Okay.
a good one, man. And I know the Avengers.
So Captain America, just in history, as Obi's thinking of it, Captain America was, I think, the second superhero movies that they pushed out with the Avengers when they came out. It was Iron Man, and then they did Captain America because those two had to come together. And I know from the first movie because a lot of people had really thick accents. So I'm going to put down my answer, and I don't want you to copy me, so
Okay.
I'll let you.
What?
Okay.
Oh, you're going to make Obi go first? Okay. Obi, is it Brooklyn, Chicago, or Boston? Where's Captain America from?
I'll say Boston.
Okay. Hey, Slater, that's where you're from.
Yeah, unfortunately, not where Captain America's from, Obi. Is from Brooklyn.
You're right.
Yeah.
Were you trying
He's
to
from
trick
Brooklyn?
Obi, though?
Yes,
Because
I was.
he was trying to trick you with saying about an accent.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, but Captain America, so I wanted to say Brooklyn too, but he displays no Brooklyn, New York attitude.
Because
he
there's a scene, I remember there's a pizza scene, and that's why I know, because Brooklyn-style pizza, right? Do your Italian voice, Chloe?
I'm Italian.
Yeah,
Captain
Italian.
America don't even... There's
I am
nothing New
Italian.
York about
Yeah.
Captain. Okay,
There
sorry.
you go.
Well,
Not-
Steve
not-
Rogers,
Not the point.
ready? He was born July 4th, 1918 in Brooklyn, New York. So,
Wow.
That's why he's
Brooklyn.
Captain America, July 4th.
oh, there you go. Okay, here we go with question number 2. The score right now, Obi, he's catching up. You're 1 up. Which of the following is Spider-Man's real name? Do I really need to give you both choices? I will give you listening choices, but
Yeah, you
I
know
think
it-
Obi
you
and
know what
Slater
it
know
is.
this one. The name of Spider-Man, Tony Stark, Peter Parker, or Bruce Banner?
Well, I'm glad that they gave those because if you were to go off of Spider-Man, the multiverse, then Peter Parker would have different names.
Oh.
Like Peter B. Parker.
Okay, so all right, do you want to say it 1, 2, 3? The answer, ready?
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
Peter
Peter Parker.
You got it.
Picked a
Boom.
pack of pickled peppers, right?
On the
Is that not what it was? And Bruce Banner, for those playing at home, is the Hulk. And also Tony Stark. Do you know
Iron Man.
Obi? Yeah,
Yeah.
Iron Man. Yep, there you go.
good job, y'all.
Yeah.
Here we go with question number 3. True
By
or
the way,
false?
in the movies, Mark Ruffalo, Hulk, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know, I feel terrible for saying this, but I have never gotten into the Marvel universe and Avengers and Spider-Man.
There's
and,
15 movies for you to catch
and
up on.
Batman and all of them.
Well, Batman's not Marvel.
No, that's DC.
Okay.
Remember
Yeah.
we did that last week.
We did. DC and Marvel, 2 separate.
Two different worlds.
different
Batman,
worlds.
Superman, Iron Man, Captain America.
Got it. I need to watch some of these movies. I
Good
heard they're
movies.
fantastic. Okay. Here we go with question number 3. True or false? Oh, you may be going to Universal and riding this ride. Is that Universal or Islands of Adventure? The Hulk? Where's the Hulk?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Universal.
Okay.
Okay. The original color of Hulk was gray. True or false?
Oh, Lord.
Well, I have no freaking clues.
The original. So this is probably from the comic, right?
Right.
Because there were so many different Hulks, too. Remember Ed Norton did the first one?
Yeah.
He did the very...
Yeah, they never asked him back.
Yeah, never. And it wasn't that he didn't want to.
Oh, my.
They were just like, moving on. It was just so sad because he was actually more famous at the time than
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
And now, because of that, his career... I mean, his career is still great, critically acclaimed, but it's like you wouldn't expect that. You would
Yeah.
expect he would have turned it down, but it was the other way around.
Okay, so I would say true on the
Okay.
gray car.
And what are you saying, Slater?
I will also say true.
I really love that Slater talks through the answers because true is correct. In the original comic book series, Hulk was depicted as having gray skin. However, due to printing limitations and
that's probably why it was gray.
inconsistencies, his color was changed to green in later issues.
Ah,
Wow.
so it was like a mistake.
Well, and it is interesting because, like, now that my kids are into the multiverse, you know, Marvel explains the multiverse. There's millions of possibilities, Endless possibilities, actually. One of the possibilities is Hulk being gray, and I don't ever remember him being gray.
Wow.
Not even from the TV series, which was probably in black and white.
I mean, sometimes he was blue when he was depressed, but never did we think. Go ahead, sorry.
Slater looks like the Hulk when he gets on roller coasters.
That's true.
He literally turned green. Okay, here we go with question number 4. Which movie kicked off the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Okay, we just talked about this.
That's easy.
Yep, I think you guys can lock it in. Is it A, Iron Man, B, Captain Marvel, or C, Thor?
All right, Slater.
Those options are really dumb, the other ones, because Captain Marvel came out like over a decade past the first one that came out with Robert Downey Jr., which was Iron Man.
Yep.
Okay, you guys got it. Way to go.
I'm still down by 1, Obi.
Only down by 1.
Okay.
That scores 5, 6, 7, 8 to 7. All right. Moving on to question number 5. Final question of this round. Oh, we also have a bonus question. Black Panther is set in which fictional country?
Oh, my God. I can hear them saying it.
Is it A, Markovia, B,
yes.
Slovenia,
That's it. Yep.
or C, Wakanda?
Forever.
That's what
That's the way you're
gives
supposed
it
to say
away.
it.
So
Yeah.
I know I didn't want to give you choices because I gave it away.
But say them again, and then we'll say forever after.
each,
Ready?
Okay. Is it A, Markovia,
Forever.
B, Slovenia,
Forever.
or C, Wakanda?
Wakanda forever.
All right.
That's what it is.
You guys got
That
it.
is Wakanda.
That's funny.
All right. And your bonus question.
Does this count?
This is counts.
You want to count this? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to count it. Natasha Romanoff, a.k.a. Black Widow, was born in which country? Was she born
You get
in
options.
A, the United States, B, Russia, or C, Czechoslovakia?
Okay, that makes it easy. I thought one of the options was going to be a difficult one that would throw us off the scent. Do you know the answer, Obi?
We sure it's not Brooklyn, too?
So I was going to say if Soviet Union was in the mix, that would have made it really challenging.
Right.
Because I think I know the answer. I think we've given it enough time. You want to say it on 3?
Yeah, good. I wasn't going to say Russia. Are you saying Russia?
I think it's Russia.
I was going to say America because I don't remember her in the... Now, maybe that's because Scarlett Johansson couldn't do the Russian accent. And so maybe they didn't give it to her.
Right.
But I remember in one of them, in the Black Widow movie, as a matter of fact,
Okay.
when she meets her sister's got this really heavy accent.
Oh, so maybe
but
that's
she doesn't.
it.
I love that y'all are talking through this. So what are you locking in, Obi?
So I'm locking in America.
Okay, and you're locking in Russia?
Russia, yeah.
Wow. Slater's right. It's
Damn.
Russia.
So maybe she couldn't pull it out. Florence Pugh that played her sister, I forget the name now.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like in the series, and if you haven't seen one of my favorite when Jeremy Renner played Hawkeye in that series that's on Disney Plus, Florence Pugh that plays Black Widow's sister does a tremendous job with a Russian accent, which can easily sound cartoony, as you get into it, right? But I recommend that. That was real
There
good.
you go. Sorry, y'all. I just had to stand up and do a little stretch.
That's fine. If you playing along, you need to stand up and stretch, too.
Stretch.
Take that time right
Good
now.
stretch.
Waiting on a tax return? Hopefully it ends up in your hands. Fraudulent tax returns due to identity theft increased by 30% in 2023. If you're in a bind this tax season, LifeLock can help. Our U.S.-based restoration specialists are experts dedicated to helping solve your identity theft issues. And all LifeLock plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package. So we'll reimburse you up to the limits of your plan if you lose money due to identity theft. Help protect your information this tax season with LifeLock. Save up to 25% your first year at LifeLock.com/aware.
All right. We've
right,
got
let's go.
category 3. Obi said he has studied and done very well on the government, on U.S. history, so we'll see how you do today. The judicial branch.
Yay.
Do you guys know the 3 branches?
Yeah, there's executive, judicial, and
It starts with an L?
and an olive branch.
Loser.
Legislative.
That's what I
There you go.
meant. I'm sorry.
Okay, that was not a question. I just wanted to see. Here we go with question number 1. Which of the following is not a part of the judicial branch of government? Is it A, the Department of Justice, B, the Supreme Court, or C, the Federal Court of Appeals?
Ooh.
Jeez. I don't know. I'm just
All
gonna,
right.
I'm just gonna take a stab and go with
Yeah.
A.
I've got a guess of C.
C. All right.
Okay.
OB, you are correct. That was a good guess.
Oh, no.
The Department of Justice.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And that's not a part of the judicial branch.
Right.
Okay.
You got it. Hold on. I'm just trying to get a little history for everybody. Okay,
Wow.
I'll look for it. I was just trying to add some history into this.
Okay.
Question number 2. What is considered the highest court of the United States? Do you all need?
Yeah, I pretty much know.
Okay.
I think
it's
like my favorite pizza.
Is
Yeah.
it the A,
I was
Federal
gonna
Court
say taco.
of Appeals? Is it B, the Supreme Court, or C, the Department of Justice?
I think it is probably Diana Ross's favorite group of friends.
Supreme.
Supreme. Ooh, that Crunchwrap Supreme at Taco Bell is so good.
Oh, my
you
goodness.
got it.
It's
All right.
Y'all both got it. That was good.
I'm glad I didn't have to come up with one more because I was all out of Supremes. We had the pizza, tacos, and Diana Ross.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Here we go with question number 3. Ooh, we got a true or false. A decision made by the Supreme Court can be appealed to the Senate. True or false?
Okay, everybody ready to lock in?
I like that you're raising your hand.
Yes, just to make everybody in the room know that
Okay.
I know the answer.
You ready to keep it fair on 3,
1,
2, 3? False.
You guys got it correct. Yes.
Wow.
So when the Supreme Court rules on a constitutional issue, the judgment is virtually final, so its decisions can be altered only by the rarely used procedure of constitutional amendment or by using a new ruling of the court.
If you're keeping track, Obi's got 12. I have 11, and that is sad. There's only
You're
two
close.
questions left.
You're close. We've got 2 questions. How many justices are there on the current Supreme Court?
I like it. I like it. I
How
know.
many justices?
Are
What you
there
got, Slater?
on the current Supreme Court? Is it 12, 6, or 9?
I get confused because I know there's 12 apostles.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with. I said
Yeah.
Jesus has 12 disciples. I'm gonna go with 12
All right.
judges.
You're locking in 12?
Yeah, let's lock it.
You guys are both incorrect.
Oh,
9.
dang.
12 is probably too many for them to handle.
Yes. No, it's 9. I almost gave a little back history, but that would have given you the answer to question number 5. So
What's the back history? How many players are on a baseball field?
No, it was not actually.
That's 9. That's now I'll always
I
remember.
didn't know that either.
Fun fact, when I went to UCF, I first started out majoring in political science. So I love all this stuff.
Sure.
Okay.
I ended up getting a degree in hospitality event management, but
Yeah,
I
that
do
stuff
love.
entertains me.
Yeah.
Political stuff puts me to sleep.
Obi and
I
actually
love the political stuff.
We
It's
were
very
almost
interesting.
lawyers and doctors as well, but we decided radio would be more lucrative.
Okay, here we go with the final question. How long is the term for Supreme Court Justice? That is why it is such a huge deal anytime we have the opportunity to vote on who sits in that spot. How long is the term?
Is it not a lifetime?
Is it A, a lifetime? Is it B, 2 years, or C, 4 years?
You know what I'm locking in?
Yeah, you're locking in lifetime. But the only way that I can actually get it is by choosing a different answer than you because I'm down by 1. So I'm going to say 4 years, even though I think it's a lifetime.
It's a lifetime.
Yeah. That's such a bummer.
You got it, Ovi.
And,
Good job,
do we
Slater.
agree with this?
13.
Do we agree
2.
that it should be a lifetime?
I think once you make it to Supreme Court status, you're probably old enough that your wisdom is at its peak.
Sure.
Right? So I wouldn't want to replace that person unless, of course, they're starting to get a little senile.
Is
Right.
that why the people underneath sometimes try to provide some scandalous knowledge to try to get the person thrown out? Because
Well,
there's
I
some
don't know.
in the past
Well-
there's been some controversy,
Right.
And I think it's because people want that.
Well-
people want to because either they die or they step down. And why would you step down if you're actually just already in there?
So, we did obviously the judicial branch. That's where the Supreme Court sits, those 9 people. But it's a big deal because the president is the one who nominates that person. If someone were to end up stepping down and leave, whatever judge that may be, the president nominates them, and then the Senate has to go in and officially vote on it. So it's a really big deal. I mean, they sit in there for life.
Wow.
So
So crazy.
look at us. We learned so much today.
All right. Well, thank you for hosting, Chloe.
Thank you.
Slater,
It was
maybe
fun.
next time you'll host, or maybe I'll host. But you playing along with us, I mean, really, this is what it's all about. It's all about us having this really fun game that we hope that you are sitting there saying, man, I could have gotten all those right too. Yeah.
You did good. You did great today. I learned a lot. Okay, well, have a wonderful trip. Enjoy your time if you're visiting Orlando, if you're traveling somewhere to see family and friends. And thanks for playing another edition of the O-Town Showdown on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road.